Welcome back to episode 2 of What's Your Damage? Okay, where we're not PG or PC, but it's the 80s, so it doesn't matter. Woo. Part of the 80s. Before we get into it, I just want to make a quick shout out to all of the artists and people who have made this happen from behind the scenes. Check out their information in the description. I'm not going through that again. It was too long.
Good idea. Shut up, Harvey.
Just a quick reminder, we record every other week, so we actually record 2 episodes at once. So the second episode of these sets might be a little faster.
That's also why we're wearing the same thing we were wearing in the last
I changed my
episode.
shirt.
I'm not wearing the flannel anymore. Come on, get with it, Ian.
Wearing no pants.
I mean, y'all wouldn't be able to tell. I have like 50.
It's the 80s, baby.
You're just a dad. You only have polos.
Dad. I go in my closet and there's the only thing I'm lacking in dad apparel is a band T-shirt.
Oof.
So,
Do you have a golf visor?
so in the last episode, the party sat down for a game of D&D after being briefly interrupted by Vic Sinclair, the bully of the group. As they were trying to deal with Vic's interruption and her complete assholery towards the professor, a bright light erupted out of the module that Eugene had picked, and the players found themselves in a strange forest in a foreign land.
Mexico.
All of them, except for Tommy, seemingly physically changed to the extreme, and in Eugene's case, even found himself in a woman's body.
A rockin' set of tits, mate.
After successfully dispatching a bear that Tommy decided to shoot at out of nowhere, the group headed to the nearby settlement of Eastbourne to search for answers. They started to collect some information about the world they're in and are currently on the search for a way out. A way back to sweet New York City.
Better than this hellhole.
The party decided to split up to do chores, with Stacy and Leslie going to the general store to speak to Calvin and get maps. Chad and Eugene went to the Faraway, which is a bakery, and stocked up on way too many pastries.
It was very
while
far
also
away.
Sounds like it's
getting salt.
no.
And finally, Tommy and fucking Vic went to try to strong-arm the royalty of this place.
To succeed in strong-arming the royalty of this place.
It's gonna be debatable. We'll find out.
We're gonna start there.
And we're gonna end there too.
Yep.
2 hours of just me and Tommy. Let's go.
Man, it's only been 2
Starting a
sessions
fucking
and we're
war.
all dead.
So, Tommy, Vic, you head to the walled keep. It's not hard to miss in Eastbourne. There's only one. And as you approach, the gates are closed. There are guards outside of it. They don't look like they're being hyperactive, but they are paying attention to the surrounding area. You do know that the guard station is literally the building outside the keep, so it's very well populated with those meant to keep this family inside safe.
Perfect.
DM hinting. Please
Doesn't matter.
It up.
So I reach up and I grab Vic by like the waistline. You're wearing a dress? I was gonna say the belt, but
She is wearing a dress, unfortunately.
okay, so I'll just grab the base of the dress and like pull back and be like, all right, listen here. All right, I expect you to keep your goddamn best manners on while we're in there. I catch you nicking anything, I'm taking your fucking hands off.
Okay.
All right, good. Glad we got that squared away. And then I'll go up and like approach the guards at the gate. Hey, who lives here?
I don't know what I expected.
You don't. You're not supposed to.
As you walk up with Vic in arm, the guards.
Oh,
I thought you grabbed. Oh, did you not walk up with?
He
it?
grabbed me by the waist to talk to me. I don't think he still has his hand
okay.
on my waist.
They're just like dragging her around by her dress.
And then- actually,
Sounds like Tommy.
go ahead and rip it off. Quite frankly, it'd be better that way.
So as you approach, the guards kind of straighten up and pretend like they were very aware of the situation. And one of them goes, the Vosk family lives here, sir.
All right, cool. I want to talk to him.
I got an appointment.
On what grounds?
I guess fucking their grounds. This is their keep, right?
Oh, God. What did you need to talk to them about?
Yeah, the name's Tommy O'Malley. I'm new in town, and I want to buy some land.
Make a persuasion check.
Buy
But it's, okay. It's not a lie.
I said persuasion. Not deception, persuasion.
Oh, 13.
I can't see what you rolled. 13, okay. The guards kind of look at each other, and then one of them jerks his head back, and a man dispatches away from them. The one who's speaking goes, we'll see if they're interested in talking, but normally they don't handle this sort of business. Are you a businessman?
No, I'm Tommy O'Malley.
I don't know what that means or who that is.
It's me. You fuckhead, I just told you.
He is a businessman.
He's got a lot of business.
No, I'm just a patron. I'm somewhat of an entrepreneur, perhaps.
Okay.
Entrepreneur, same thing.
So you guys stand there for a good 5 minutes. Let me see if it works. Oh my god. Okay.
The roll makes it sound like it definitely worked.
Okay, great. So you stand there for about 5 minutes before the guard comes back out, and they kind of open the gate a little bit wider and beckon you in. This is gonna go bad. I'm so
No, it's gonna go great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm so scared. So he leads you through this grand courtyard. I'm just gonna keep talking anyway. He leads you through this courtyard. There's a stable to your left, and there's a nice green field to your right. It looks like it's just kind of used for whatever they need it for. There's not really a building or anything. And in front of you, there is a decently sized keep. It's about 4 stories. It has a couple towers on either side of it. The doors are closed, but as you approach, they open. From a man inside who looks like he was told about what was happening and has been expecting you. As you walk in, you find yourself in a grand foyer, and there is a long runner that runs from the door to this raised chair at the far end in which a man sits. He's human, middle-aged, decent looking, has short blonde hair, a beard, a mustache. He has a nice little crown on, although he's not technically royalty. There are guards that line this hallway. There's 4 on either side, and the man who holds the door open for you just kind of beckons towards the far end.
I walk down the carpet.
I'm gonna move my cloak forward in front of like my shoulders to hide the long sword. Seems like a bad idea to have that out.
Tommy's just got a big ass crossbow on his back that's almost as big as he is.
Yeah, they're kind of used to it. As you approach, you get about 20 feet away before the man holds up his hand for you to stop. Do you stop?
Yeah, I just shrug while I do it. Suit yourself.
Okay. Suit yourself. Okay. The man goes, welcome to my abode. I heard you had some business to tend to.
Yeah, something like that. All right, so like I mentioned to the guard outside, I don't know what he relayed. My name's Tommy O'Malley. All right, I'm new in town, and I want to set up a homestead on your lands. I need to figure out what the prerequisites for such an endeavor are.
Are you looking to purchase a home that exists or purchase land in which you wish to develop?
Land.
Well, he kind of racks his brain for a second and says, how much are you looking to spend?
How much you gotta sell?
His face falls immediately, like he's realizing what he's dealing with. And he just leans back. So he says, look, it's not cheap. We are a coastal city, and we aren't really neighbors with anyone in particular, so we have the ability to raise and lower prices as we wish. It's a couple thousand gold at least.
For the total amount of land that you have to sell is a couple thousand at least?
Per plot.
Plot, how big's a plot?
Depends on how much you want to spend.
Is there anything in the general vicinity that I could steal? Just real fast.
No, you're
Damn
in the
it!
middle. You're in the middle of this hallway with the
I don't know
guys.
if there was
If,
fucking anything in there.
If my fucking tumor right here tries to take anything, you're welcome to cut it down. Keep an eye on that one.
As you say that, the guards that are like lining the hallway kind of step forward a little bit and just ready their weapons, just in case.
Since I'm taller than Tommy by quite a bit, I'm gonna take a nice step forward, placing my knee firmly in between his shoulder blades.
Okay.
Just threatening to kick him if I need to.
Tommy, you feel her knee press against your back.
Yeah, what? Up against my crossbow?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's fine.
Yeah, whatever. All right. So, here's the deal. I'm wondering if there's any kind of task that me and my companions could potentially perform that would perhaps earn some respect in your eyes and grant us an opportunity to perhaps integrate ourselves into your community.
Fuck.
Oh.
Vic does say that under her breath.
Oh God.
The fuck.
Okay. He sits back. Are you suggesting work for trade in return for land?
Something like that?
Well, I'm not sure who your companions are. I only see one who you claim to be a thief.
Yeah.
But great first
wrong.
impression. There is an entity that's been tormenting our land for some time that needs to be dealt with in a timely manner. We want them dead.
Quite frankly, why do we care? I'm gonna whisper that to Tommy.
Yeah, what's the entity?
Fucking hell.
They're called the Torn One.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We believe it's a hag, but it's hard to tell. They've been corrupting the land slowly to the south, and it's starting to spread to Eastbourne and the surrounding area, and we need it dealt with.
All right, so with a name like the Torn One that sounds like a challenge, what kind of rating would you give it?
Why are you raiding?
He looks to the side where like there's an advisor just standing off to the side who shrugs. He goes, out of like 10,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
give it probably a 9.
Wow. Yeah, it's fucking
Yes,
great. All right. So,
We've sent many people after the Torn One and none have returned, so.
all right, I'll take it under advisement. You got anything that's like pre-written down that describes this entity?
You could talk to the
Like
guard
a pamphlet?
Pamphlet. Fucking they have a pamphlet on their biggest, most wanted person. Goddamn
The town
pamphlet.
magazine
Pamphlet.
of top 10 bounties.
Torn One.
In today's episode.
Y'all got a fucking pamphlet.
Tells you to speak to Guard Captain Ranson for more information.
Oh, no.
He's been in charge of dispatching groups previously, so he might be able to help.
All right. Well, just so that we're clear, I want to use this homestead, this establishment I'm going to set up as maybe like a trade hub or something. Help out the city, give me a place to set down roots.
Oh. He looks a little impressed. After you've been talking, his opinion of you seems to have lowered a little bit, but after you say that, he leans forward in interest. He goes, well, I wish you good luck on this quest, then.
Yeah. Sounds like I'm gonna need it. All right, thanks for your time.
This is a bad idea. Are you leaving the keep?
Yeah.
Okay. So you exit through the keep. Where do you want to go? You still have a few hours before sundown.
I guess go talk to the guard captain.
Okay. So you go to the guard's keep, and once again, It's an open entryway, and there is a little help desk where the man is sitting there reading.
God, it's so fucking helpful.
You going to say anything to him?
I'm just gonna stare uncomfortably at him from the door. I'm just gonna.
Comfortably, not uncomfortably, just comfortably stare at him.
Everywhere you look.
Hey, how you doing? All right.
He sighs and closes the book. Yes,
Hey, was that a fucking good read?
it was.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. All right, now fucking pay attention.
Fucking hell.
All right, so
Me more and more every time he fucking talks.
Oh, Jesus.
We're gonna get bludgeoned by Tommy.
So we're gonna get bludgeoned because of Tommy.
all right, so we're new here. We're trying to find something to do. We can hold our own in a battle, but I want to see what the most green tasks you got. What you got?
Green.
Yeah. No.
Easy for him, so that way he doesn't hurt himself.
Well,
Yeah, don't mind her.
there's been a missing person for a few months. I'm sure you could go find a body.
You like your job? You think it's
No.
pretty good? Does it pay your bills?
Barely.
Does it put food on the table?
How's the wife? How's the kids? You married?
He just stops answering you and looks at you with the most blank expression.
Yeah, you should probably quit. You suck at this job. You know that, right? All right.
What the
Take it
fuck?
into consideration.
Oh my god.
What?
Take it into consideration.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So, yeah, we'll go find the body. You're a lot of help. Appreciate it.
Do you want to know where to start, or are you just gonna figure that out on your own?
Figured you were done talking. You got something for me, or you're gonna sit there and try to get back to that book?
Well, clearly, since they're missing, they probably have nowhere to start anyway.
No, but they do have loved ones.
What are those?
Jesus.
He says, speak to Yadira at the absent pixie. She's been bitching about this for months.
I
Good luck. And he just picks up his book and leans back.
I'm gonna grab his book from him.
Okay. Contested checks right here.
I'm gonna leave while she's doing that.
That's fine.
Here's for the hills.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's hope she succeeds.
Oh yes. Is it just straight strength?
Yeah.
23.
He rolled a natural 1.
What?
Yeah,
the
give me that
fuck?
book.
The book is just ripped out of his hands, and he's
I'm gonna look him in the eyes. You might want to try and look people in the eyes when you're talking to them. And I'm gonna rip the book in half.
he just pulls out another book.
Alright, fuck you too, dude. And I'll leave.
Okay.
He really doesn't enjoy his job.
He really doesn't, apparently. I was expecting to get fucking smited.
Join the military is put on desk duty. Single tier.
Feels bad, man.
Jesus.
Okay. So let's just continue with Tommy and Vic on the way to the absent pixie, where they will inevitably meet up with Leslie and Grace's character Stacy. I forgot her name for a second.
So, why exactly are you looking for land?
Money.
Aren't we trying to get home?
Fuck, I don't care. If we're fucking stuck here, I'm gonna make myself comfortable.
I'm trying to get fucking home, so try again.
Well, then go home. Fuck whatever. Find what you can
working
figure
on
out.
Unfortunately, I think my best way to get home is with Eugene and Chad, so I'm trying to get home.
Well, then go do it. Fucking following me around like a lost puppy or some shit. Whatever.
Just a bunch of whatever.
So hot. He's
I
so
don't-
hot. He's so hot.
Good conversation, you two.
Vic doesn't know what to do when someone gives her shit back. She just finds it hot.
So you inevitably make it to the Absent Pixie, which to Vic's fortune is a tavern.
Woo! Let's get drunk.
As you're approaching the outside of it, you see Leslie and Stacy also there.
Oh, good. Never mind.
Leslie, Stacy, you watch Tommy and Vic walk up.
Leslie, I'm surprised you haven't had a stroke yet.
I'm surprised you're not in jail.
Fair. I'm gonna go inside and get alcohol. Me all of it.
Okay. As you walk in, because it's the middle of the day, the tavern is not hyper busy. There's still a few people here, and as I mentioned before, this is off water, so there are a few sailor types who are just grabbing a drink before they have to leave again. There is a scowling woman with a long scar that curves from above her right eye and then bridges her nose and ends under her left eye. And she's standing with her arms crossed. She's not well dressed, but has managed to put together a meager ensemble of an outfit. And she has deep tan skin and brown hair that's been cut shorter than her shoulders. She's not styled it in any manner, it just flies everywhere. As you walk in, she just kind of trails you with her eyes. She's behind the bar.
I climb up on a table, and I'm like, "All right, listen up. My name's Tommy O'Malley. I'm supposed to talk to.
My turn.
I'm supposed to talk to somebody here. I forgot a fucking name. So if you're looking for someone who may or may not be dead, I'm your guy."
Okay.
What a salesman. What a salesman.
The four
God
sailors that
damn it.
had turned to watch immediately turn away. The woman behind the bar goes, "That would be me."
How you doing?
Before you deal with him, can I have something very strong that'll knock me on my ass?
Yep. How much money you got?
I'm gonna just put down a gold.
Oh. You want the good shit.
Anything that will make me not remember what the fuck is happening.
She prepares a tankard for you, and this looks absolutely rancid. It
Perfect.
has a green tint to it, and it smells really bad.
Perfect. I'll put another gold in the bar and go, and one for him, maybe it'll get him to shut the fuck up, talking about Tommy.
Okay. She says, it's called Orc's Breath. Be careful.
All right.
She
So Tommy will get another one too. Maybe he'll shut the fuck
looks
up.
at Leslie and Stacy. Anything? Got beer, got wine, got dragon's piss.
You got business?
I'll have a cup of water.
White bread.
She just serves you a cup of water. Leslie, ordering anything?
No, just sitting there.
Okay.
Not causing a fuss.
Okay. She goes, well, yeah, Yadira, my father's been missing for a few months, and if you're interested, I would appreciate the help.
All right. So what do you know?
Just so down to business. Scrolling through my notes, 1 second. Okay. She says, look, we don't really want this place, so my father was looking for a buyer. And he went to a village nearby. I mean, not nearby, but close enough. It's called Islesbury. And, well, he's been missing for a couple months. I sent another group who finally agreed to help. It's the guards don't give a shit. And they couldn't find anything. Said it was weird, but other than that, they didn't find anything. I think the buyer's name started with an S. I don't really remember.
You don't like the bar? You trying to get rid of the bar?
That's the reward for finding him.
Oh well.
Or
Fucking-
his remains and bringing proof of his remains.
Yeah, I'll bring his face tied to a stick, whatever you need. I don't care. We'll get the job done.
Barely blinks. She says, my father always wore a monocle, so if you find that, that's good enough for me.
Nah, you can fucking drop a monocle. I'll do you better than that.
I bring you his right toe.
Who the fuck are you? No.
I'm his cousin. What of it? No.
Oh God.
Oh my
Tommy and
god,
Johnny.
we're just full of Tommies. Okay. She says, well, that would be great. Actually, I'm kind of tired of running this place, and just kind of glares at the sailors who are just drinking.
How drunk are these sailors?
They're not drunk. They're teasing their alcohol. But Vic, go ahead and roll. Are you drinking?
Yeah, I'm fucking drinking.
Okay, roll a d6 for me.
A D6? Bone dice don't let me down. 4.
Okay. So the thing about Orc's Breath
Yeah.
is that it instantly gets you drunk.
Hell yeah.
There's no saving throw. It just happens.
That's fine.
So for 4 hours, you have advantage on saving throws that are strength, dexterity, or con, but you have disadvantage on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma.
She's not fucking smart anyway, it's fine.
You're a bard, woman.
She doesn't know that.
So you have that condition for 4 hours.
Advantage on strength.
Basically advantage on physical shit.
So,
Gonna go start a fight.
is the father's name Nadira, or is that...
Her name is Yadira. Her father's name is Niven.
Okay.
A gross name.
I feel like Niven and Yadira is from something. Anyway,
I didn't
know.
steal it.
Honest.
Vic's gonna go cozy up. By cozy up, she's gonna sit at the table with the sailors.
Okay. They kind of pause and look at you because once again, you're a beautiful elven woman.
She hates it. She has not seen what she looks like yet, but God, she'll hate it.
You're obviously intoxicated, but they just kind of look at you a little confused. Hello, ma'am.
Doing anything fun? Preferably fighting someone.
Nah.
You're no fun. Alright, I'm gonna get up then. If they're not fucking about to throw hands, I don't want to be there.
Okay. Probably the night crowd would be more interested.
I want to punch someone in the face!
Day drinkers don't drink to fight.
I just want to punch someone in the face.
She says, well, it takes a while to get to Islesbury, but are you leaving now, or do you want to drink? I could get you.
yeah, no, I'm going now.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were gonna meet up at dusk at the fountain.
Well, I mean, we're leaving the establishment, meeting up at the fountain, letting the other fucks know what the hell we're doing, and then we're going.
Oh, we're not gonna spend the night in town off, the dirt?
You tired?
I mean, at nighttime, probably.
Yeah, what's wrong with the dirt? I got food. We got fucking bear meat.
We're only... I'm never eating that bear meat. Because you're gonna give everyone food poisoning. And B, if we're meeting at the fountain at dusk, we're only gonna travel for an hour. So why don't we just leave an hour earlier and we can sleep in a bed?
I mean, I fucking like camping, but whatever.
I'm sure we'll get
Hey, yo.
plenty of camping here.
Hey, yo, barkeep.
My name's Yadira.
Yeah, that's what I said.
She sighs a little bit, but doesn't say anything.
Most charming halfling of all the land.
you got rooms or something?
I don't do rooms, only drinks. But I could point you in the direction.
What about your room? How you doing?
I wasn't ready for it. It caught me completely.
I wasn't ready for it either.
Holy
Boy.
shit. She says rooms with company or without.
I don't know how you feeling.
With.
All right. There's only one place in town like that. It's called the Bait and Tackle.
What a great name for a whorehouse.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
It's pretty Middle class, so not bad.
I think one of my companions might become the master of that establishment.
Good old Leslie.
The master of bait and tackle.
I give you credit for keeping a straight face for very long.
Ooh.
Breathe.
She just stares at you. Well, they only do beds with companions, so if you actually need a place to sleep, there's also the Traveler's Quandary. Yeah, they're okay. And then there's the Eager Mollusk, and they suck. I'd go with the first one.
What's wrong with the Eager Mollusk? They just kind of crappy establishment, or what? People gonna try to nick my shit while I sleep?
It's not good for what it's priced. And you're just better off going to the Traveler's Quandary. It's a little more quaint, cheaper.
Could you point out where the Traveler's Quandary might be?
Or the bait and tackle.
She points out both of them.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
What the hell are chatting?
I want to buy Leslie a whore.
I have the prices for the women.
Of course you do.
Don't worry.
Of course you do.
I want to buy Leslie a whore. Vic will be so willing to give her money up if Leslie's willing to go with a whore.
Thank you.
I take it as a compliment. She says, thanks again, and if you need anything before you head out, just let me know. I could go strong-arm Calvin into piece of shit.
Is Islesbury like on my map, or is it like a little village?
It's a little village.
Could...
She points it out. It's at the base.
Okay.
It's at the base of the mountain ranges to the west.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna finish whatever left of my drink. If Tommy's not drinking his, she'll finish it as well.
Oh my
You're gonna
God.
die.
So that's another D6.
That's fine.
Instant death saving throw gone.
Is it a death saving throw?
No.
I would
It's
take it.
definitely like a constitution check on top of whatever you're already rolling.
Like probably a disadvantage.
No, I get advantage on con saves, thank you.
It's true.
From the first time I drank it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
drinking more, you get better at resisting the alcohol in consecutive drinking.
It just says advantage on all strength, dex, and con saving throws.
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
Loopholes.
I'll ask for a con save just so you don't black out. Because this shit is strong. This is the strongest drink you've ever had in your life.
Nat 20.
Yeah, fine.
The one time I'm gonna get the fucking nat 20.
So where are you headed, ye party? Are you going to the statue and wait for Chad and Eugene?
What time of day is it?
Like 2 p.m.
Can
I'm gonna go.
I go to the Sleeping Owl?
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna tell everyone,
Going with-
like, well, Leslie was with me, so I'll tell Tommy and Vic, like, that we have these 2 jobs that are possible, and this was one of them, and then another one was at the Sleeping Owl as guards, and that we're gonna, at least I'm gonna go check it out before I meet everyone at the fountain.
You think they're going to take one look at Leslie and decide he should be a guard?
Well,
Oh.
I think Leslie can throw down if he has the right motivation.
Throw down.
I mean, does Leslie look like a wimp in this body?
He physically doesn't look like a wimp. It's just his demeanor that is wimpy.
Yeah, you just fucking keep your mouth shut. We got the job, no problem.
Hey, don't worry about it.
It's all right. It's all right. You cry later.
I don't cry anymore.
Or, Leslie, you can come with me to the bait and tackle and I can find you a nice whore.
He's thinking about it.
The bookshop it is. to the bookshop. Yes, to the job, but what not, you know.
Yo, take it from me. If you want to feel a woman's touch, it's far better to earn it than to buy it. All right.
Respect.
Oh, wisdom. The wisdom in this halfling. Preach, my boy.
So, are Leslie and Stacy the only ones going to the statue? I mean, the bookshop?
No, I'll go to the bookshop.
Okay. Vic?
I'm gonna go get some sex. I'm gonna go to the bait and tackle because I'm sure my companions won't want to sleep there during the night. So,
Tag day shift at a brothel. Okay.
hell yeah, dude. Vic doesn't care. She went gotten fucking day drunk. Now it's fine.
Yeah, you're drunk. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna start with Vic because I feel like I haven't given you enough spotlight.
Oh god, I don't think Vic needs enough spotlight.
So you stumble your way to the bait and tackle.
Hell yeah.
There's a nice steady flow of people walking in and out, and a gorgeous woman with sky blue skin and pure white hair smiles as you enter and looks you up and down, very obviously assessing you. She doesn't seem offended with what she sees.
My sleeveless dress.
Yeah, she's fine with it. Atop her head are black horns that twist back, flowing with her hair.
Ooh, she hot.
They are pierced and they have golden cuffs along them. The large foyer behind her showcases a well-made tavern that has a pretty open floor plan, and at the far end of the tavern there are two staircases that twist outwards and go upwards, meeting in the middle at the second landing. The woman smiles. She says, "Welcome to the bait and tackle. Will you be dining with us, or are you just here to quench your thirst?"
I'm looking for company. Specifically male, and specifically someone who can beat the shit out of me.
She smiles. Of course. How many would you like, and for how long?
How many? I'm gonna throw down 10 gold and just go, whatever that will get me.
I actually have that.
Hell yeah.
She says 10 gold will buy you the private suite that comes with room service as well as dinner, and a whore for the entire night.
The entire night. Alright. Sounds good.
Jesus fucking Christ.
She will spend all of her money on fucking tobacco, whores, and alcohol.
Meanwhile, fucking Chad and Eugene's just like, oh, these fucking bakeries are delicious.
Yeah, they just keep eating pastries. She introduces herself. Her name is Essence.
Essence. That's something I will write down because your girl need a quality whorehouse to continue to go to.
Yes, she kind of chats with you idly for a few minutes after she's called up for a whore to actually come down who could service you properly.
Good.
She's fairly nice. She knows when to stop asking questions though, and doesn't pry too deep.
So like, as soon as Vic looks at her, she knows to not talk to her.
You feel that she doesn't really give a shit, but she's just being polite.
That's her.
After a few minutes, a dwarven man walks out.
Yes!
He's pretty well built. He's got a nice thick beard and bushy hair. And he just looks you up and down, nods, looks at Essence, nods. She smiles and says, "Please enjoy your stay."
I'm just gonna nod and I'm gonna walk, following this dwarf.
All right. And fade to black.
No one knows where I went either, so that's great.
I don't think we're gonna be seeing her at dusk.
Nope.
Forever.
I have him for the whole night.
That's 10 gold worth of whoring, so.
We just hear lights like meat unpacking sounds.
Oh,
But outside of that, we don't hear much else.
Unpacking sounds.
Yeah, it's like pulling apart. It's like taking.
No, stop. Nope, you're done.
I think you're bear meat out of a bag.
You're done.
It's like putting bear meat in and out of a bag in very rapid succession.
And then Chad's like, I think it needs more soul.
Okay, Chad and Eugene, you've been chowing on pastries for a while.
Yeah, we're basically.
Like a couple hours, you've just been people watching.
Wait, first.
Is there anything?
No, how many boxes do we have? How many did Chad in his fucking?
You probably have like 2 boxes full of pastries.
Okay, I'm holding one, and I have like the berry pastry thing in my mouth as I'm carrying it, and there's like a book. The book that I bought that's on top of the box, and I'm just like carrying it, and I'm just like, it's pretty good.
They're very good.
Hang on.
Chad, you see Chadius around. You see Chadius turns around and he has like 3 in his mouth.
Yes, they actually are very, very good.
And they are. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the fountain.
Okay. You gonna go post up at the fountain, wait?
Yeah, we're gonna post with the fountain.
Do we
keep
see?
watch.
Do we see anyone by the fountain as we walk up to it?
Yeah.
This is the fountain of the woman, right?
Right.
Yes.
Or as Chad said, the one with the tits.
The one with the wicked rat.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh. Do I get advantage because I'm really tall?
18 plus whatever my modifier is, which is plus 4, so that's 22.
Damn.
15.
There's not anyone near the fountain and statue itself. There is someone who's walking away from it though. And it's like a little hunched over old lady who's just kind of shuffling back into the city.
Okay.
It's a trap.
I don't think much of it.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just an old lady.
Chad will open up the box and hand her pastry.
She looks confused and then takes it.
It's good.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Ooh.
Just keep walking.
Right.
Accepts food from strangers, old lady.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys just gonna wait for
I
hours?
talked to Chadius. Chadius,
Yeah.
look what I found. I show him the tome.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna look at the tome and sort of flip through it. What am I looking at?
Okay, so this book, from what I can tell, talks about. I kind of take the book off him. It talks about like different planes of, I guess, reality, time, and space, but in magic form. Yeah, you know, like Star Wars. You've seen Star Wars?
I've read the books. I've read the D&D books.
Right. Picture different planets, but like they're the same, but they're in a different universe.
No, I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I roll for insight to
we're-
see if he actually?
So you're saying we're on a different planet?
In some way, shape, or form, yes. Now, I think
Well,
with this,
you really know your onions.
oh boy!
I love his laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know somewhat, but I think this helps us get us back home. I just need some time to read it, but from what I can tell, it's very complicated and powerful, so we might have to find someone who could do this sort of stuff if we're gonna get back home. Or we end up in the ethereal or the realm of fire, which I don't think anyone wants to go. So, yeah. I cannot hear Chadius. He is mute now. Hello?
One sec.
Okay.
Am I here now? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't mute it. I don't know what's happening.
It's
And
fine.
he says, and the plane of water would just mean that we're drowning constantly and crushed under endless pressure.
I only got half of that. It was really quiet.
Yeah, oh god damn it. I'm gonna fight my computer.
Alright, go wrestle with it.
So, is this like a good tolerable volume?
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. He'll say, okay, well, I trust you, mate.
Okay.
What's the move, though?
Well, I guess we start with the book then. I just start opening the book and I just start flicking through it and I try to find like keywords that would probably connect to our predicament. Maybe something involving the disc that we encountered from earlier. So
Okay.
I sort of do just that.
So
Thaddeus will do much of the same.
as you start reading the book, let's change over to the bookstore group.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, dope. This music's already in my head. Kind of love it, kind of hate it. Let me. Okay. So as you walk up to the bookstore that has been outlined, this is Stacy, Leslie, and Tommy. It is small and it kind of stands alone compared to the other shops that are in the area. And as you enter this shop, you're met with a metallic clanking as the door seems to be attached to a wire. As you follow the sound, you are met with a metallic bird that's seated atop an empty table that doubles as the shop's counter. And as the gears twist, the bird suddenly flaps, opens its beak, and gawks. Close the door, wipe your feet, hands to yourself or you're dead meat.
What a wholesome bird.
After it repeats this 2 more times, the gears become still, and whatever clockwork life it had leaves it immediately.
I'll close
Taking
the
orders from a
door.
fucking bird, leave that door open.
No! The bird scares me. I'm closing the door.
Fascinating.
Okay. So after a moment, there's a brief pause and then a shuffling of footfalls, and you see a small green man coming into view, wearing what's basically a bowler hat and a tight vest. What do you want?
What are you, some kind of goblin or something?
Yeah?
Hell yeah, I'm Tommy O'Malley. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. He offers you his hand. Says, my name's Graziana.
Graziana, huh? Alright, whatever. What kind of books you got?
All types.
Yeah,
All types, my friends. He just beckons towards these bookshelves that are kind of in disorder.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go browse. I think they're the ones that want to talk to you.
Okay. He looks at Leslie and Stacy expectantly.
We're here about a job for guards.
Oh, wonderful! He claps his hands together. Ugh. You know how hard it is to find people who are willing to work for me?
No.
Of course you don't. Stop shaking your head.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, prime god material, that one is.
I can tell. Says, what's your price?
I'll do 150 a night.
How many are there? Is this it? I mean, I'm fine with it, but
I'm talking about just me.
Oh, nope. Not about that.
Hey, you know what? I keep everything in your store safe.
He kind of puts his hands together.
Me and Cleopatra back here, he pats his crossbow. We'll take care of whatever intruders you got.
Just you.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
then
and
who
my
the fuck
cross.
are these guys?
Huh?
Who
Well,
the fuck are these guys?
I was just talking about for price.
I was thinking somewhere more along the lines of 10 gold a day per person.
That's chump change. What do you want? I can go kill a bear and get 10 gold just for the pelt.
Then go kill a bear.
All right, I'll see you later.
Didn't even kill a bear, but okay.
So he's just staring at you two.
10 gold per person per day.
Mm.
What kind of trouble do you have that you need to hire guards at a bookstore?
are you trying to say?
Sounds like you've messed with the wrong kind of people.
Look, there's a chain. They want to buy me out because they know that everyone here prefers the sleeping owl over them. And if I were to stay open, they would obviously lose all the business. They sent me a threat, and no one took it seriously. Nothing's happened. It's been like 2 weeks. I'm just a little worried.
And the guards won't help you.
They said they'd come by every night. That's it, though.
Okay. How about instead of us guarding your place, we go to the other chain and tell them to lay off, or they have to deal with us?
I mean, okay, they're a little far away, but sure.
Where are they?
Oh, they're in the capital. They want to expand.
Well,
I like your spirit, though. Much better than that other guy.
we might actually be headed over that way to run some errands. Is there any, if we traveled, would you pay our travel time? No.
Nah. Give you 10 gold a day per person, and I'll give you a roof, but I'm not feeding you either.
You'll let us stay here?
Yeah. Got plenty.
Okay.
Got plenty of kindling to make a fucking fire. Cook
You're
this
not
damn meat.
there! You're not there! I can kill you.
The voice of Tommy O'Malley follows.
Just echoes. Tommy O'Malley is God.
It permeates. It so just comes in through the wall, echoes, resonates around the room. I'm fucking Tommy O'Malley.
Mally.
I say, we have a commitment before we could be over here. But if you don't have anyone who's taken the job by then, would you still be willing to hire us?
Yep.
Okay, I'll talk to my people and I'll let you know.
What's your name?
I am... What's my name? Stacy. My name's Stacy.
Name?
Yeah. I come from a weird place.
What about that guy?
I don't know. He could sleep on the street if he doesn't want to help.
No, I mean, what that guy name? He looks at Professor.
Oh!
You can call me Professor Porndorfer.
Just call him Professor.
Who the fuck are you guys? Just get out.
Fuck
See you
outta
around.
here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so white right now. It hurts. If I just lean over here, it'll be all better. So you guys leave. Are you going to the fountain statue?
Yes.
Tommy, where are you going? You split out.
Going to kill a bear.
I'm a kill a bear.
Fucking said I would. I'll make my 10 gold. Just to go prove a point.
This seems like a bad idea, but I like it.
It's not about the money, it's about the respect.
No, it's about the money.
I'm gonna drag that fucking bear into the bookstore.
Tommy's gonna die.
I'll miss him if that helps.
I will miss Tommy.
So you're wandering off into the forest again. Alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Fucking yeah.
Stacy, Leslie, you come across Chad and Eugene reading at the base of the statue. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Have you seen Tommy? He walked off after saying he was gonna go kill a bear.
No.
If he's gonna kill a bear, I'm staying away.
Well, I don't know where the hell he went, so, yeah.
Hey, Stacy,
Yeah.
you want the fucking tart?
Yeah, I do.
Do you wanna
What
try again,
kind?
Chad?
I keep fucking up and slipping to the British accent.
It's tart, you tart.
You're a tart.
How dare you? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so he gives you a tart.
Thanks. I eat it and it's good.
He also does the same. Hey,
So where's everyone else gone? Tommy's gone.
We're supposed to meet them at dusk by the fountain, so I guess we just wait.
How long?
For some reason, I feel like this is a very bad idea. And as he says this, there's just a faint.
Stop, you're gross.
Actually, since Tommy's here, can we just like throw the meat away?
I don't think we need it.
That's up to you.
It's disgusting. Well, I don't have the bag. Who has the bag?
Chad.
Mr. Slap Happy over there?
I have the bag.
Yeah,
Yes.
can you throw the meat away, please? It's disgusting.
I paid the gold.
Chad, there's flies flying around your bag. It's dripping blood and other uncrushable fluids out of the bag. Please get rid of it.
Should we at least throw it to nature?
Yeah, we can throw it in the bushes or something.
Yeah, just no. Yeah. Just,
Are we in the center of town?
You're kind of on the outskirts of town.
Oh, okay.
Chad
I'm just
gets up
dumping it in
and
the
he's walking out of town. He's just walking
Okay,
away.
I get back to the book. Do I find anything interesting?
You're gonna have to read a little bit more.
Oh, okay, I don't know how much
Like
time
yeah,
I
it
had
means like
during these transitions.
downtime activity kind of thing. It takes a while.
Okay.
But I guess we'll switch over to fucking Tommy, who's going to hunt a bear on his own.
I could be there dumping off the rotten meat.
I think he's level 2. So Tommy, where are you just gonna walk back to the last place you saw a bear? Or are you going just to the forest?
Yeah, I'm going to the forest. I'm gonna
Okay.
be like perceptive all the while.
Make a perception check. Please. Poor Tindor.
Oh, DM.
Yes. 13.
Okay. See,
Or do you want a survival tracking check?
well, if you're trying to track, then yes, it would be survival. I'm just getting fucking bear ready again.
8.
8. Okay. You're not sure what to look for. You've not really tracked a bear before while being a cab driver. But
I'm thinking a few people do a gay club once or twice.
I was waiting for this joke forever, and now I know where the bar is.
After about an hour of just walking around, unsure where you're going, you do find a bear who's like mid tearing open a dead tree stump trying to find food. This one looks darker than the one you fought before.
Yeah, it's night.
It's black.
Night. Everything looks darker at
So
night.
it's fucking smaller than the last one.
Let me see if it, oh, it definitely fucking noticed you. It's a natural 20. It just kind of drops the tree trunk and then stands up on its hind legs. Let's just roll some initiative as Tommy fucking fights a bear. Solo battle. Ba-doop. Totally not reusing the map. What?
What? Oh, since I'm dropping off my meat, could I conveniently show up?
No.
Since I'm dropping
No.
off my meat.
Hey!
Actually, while this is happening, can I follow Chadius when he's dumping the meat?
Sure. Okay, Tommy, you're up first because the bear rolled AIDS.
Alright, so if hypothetically I wanted to like shimmy up atop the tree, fly it down.
Okay. Hypothetically, you could try.
Do you want acrobatics for that? What do you want?
Yeah, go ahead, use acrobatics.
18.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
So I'm like flipping up tree branches and shit, and like posting up in a sniper's perch from a top
Okay.
tree, and then
This tree's about 20 feet tall that you're fighting.
that's fine.
It's cool.
Okay.
So I can get like what 10
Yeah.
10 feet up it. It would be 15 feet, but I have a movement of 25 because I'm got tiny legs. And then I'm gonna take aim and fire my crossbow.
That's definitely gonna hit. Good roll damage. I've got it all figured out. Okay.
8.
Okay. I am so fucking nervous. I've never had this happen in my life. Okay.
Tommy's gonna die.
Bear's gonna.
Yeah. He's doing the shimmy.
He's doing the shimmy, and he also is climbing into the tree
Oh,
because
Jesus.
Bear's climb speed.
Bear.
Yeah. He has enough movement to get up. You're only 10 feet, so he has
Oof.
enough movement to get up to you, and he's just gonna swing at you.
All right.
I believe in you, Tommy. Okay,
I don't.
purple is the bite. Okay. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So the claw misses, but the bite does find purchase. He just kind of bites into your leg. Minimum damage for 5 damage.
Oh, all right. Fucking bear. Ain't no bear getting the best better of Tommy O'Malley.
Fucking bear.
I'll
Okay.
fucking, I'll try to kick. Is he holding down with his bite, or was it just like a bite and release? Is it like? Is it a
Yeah,
grab?
he released it. It's not a grapple.
Okay.
There's Yogi
So
Bear, motherfucker.
Like,
I'm gonna jump out of the tree.
okay. Yeah, you're fine. You don't take damage from that.
You Yogi Bear bitch.
Yeah, it's only 10 feet.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna. So can I run into the blackness, or is that like not actually part of the map?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
Okay.
It is off map. Run into the black. It is into the void.
Tommy's just in a void.
All right, so I'm ahead. I think that's as far as I can go,
Okay.
and then
Bioin.
yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, gross. Wait. I'm a halfling, so I can do that again. That's a lot better.
Yep, that'll hit.
9.
9 damage.
Come on, O'Malley.
He's still up. The bear drops down from the tree also. I'm gonna turn him and he's gonna wiggle on over here
That's more of a fucking leap.
and just. Ooh. I mean, oh no. 17 hits. So both of them hit.
Nice.
17 and natural 19. Okay. So the
Get ready to
bite.
click taps for fucking Tommy O'Malley up in here.
He has enough health. The bite comes down and does 8 damage of piercing, if that matters. It doesn't. And the claw swings across your body and does another 9.
Oof.
Nice.
How's
Nice.
Tommy O'Malley doing over there?
Yeah, it definitely stings.
I'm so scared. Okay, go ahead.
We're just gonna start walking to the next town and find Tommy's half decaying body.
Maybe he becomes friends with the bear. You don't know. Camera.
All right, how's the bear looking after an 8 and a 9?
He's not looking great. You definitely don't want to miss this shot, though. As a DM.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
You should run, Tommy. No one's here to see it.
I think I might do it. I'm gonna take a dodge action,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move over here.
Tommy
Okay.
1v1ing the bear.
Tommy, mad
How much
lad.
health do you have?
Wow.
He has to roll a disadvantage because I'm taking a dodge.
I know, but how much health do you have?
Oh no.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he rolled with disadvantage and he got a natural 12, so it's 17. Ooh.
Wait.
Roll low, die. 6.
Tommy!
I'm still up. We're good.
Tommy O'Malley, Jesus Christ.
Is this really how the legendary Tom O'Malley fucking
This is
dies?
how he dies.
This is so scary. Okay, the bear is gonna charge after. It's a fucking bear. It's mad.
Bear's pissed. Yogi Bear's pissed.
Disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Okay. Natural 4. So that attack.
Uh,
And a natural 2. Both of them miss. Oh,
Ah,
Yeah.
2 and a 4.
Keeping the dodge action. Which way you said town was?
Town's
which way
north,
did I go?
north of you.
North? Alright. I have to go around the rock. Actually, I'm gonna acrobatics over the rock if I can without slowing down my movement. 21?
Sure. Yeah.
run, Tommy, run.
Alright. So I go there,
Uh-huh.
15 feet,
Yeah.
25.
Okay. Here comes
Tommy.
the bear.
Was you around that rock there?
If he's large, he can't move through the rock without, so he lost half of his movement speed.
Well, I went around it.
Yeah,
I
but
went like here. and
if
then-
any of his four squares touches the rock, he's large.
It's fine. He has 40 feet of movement.
Oh wow.
Tommy.
yeah, bears are
Tommy's immediately regretting his decision.
Natural one though. Natural.
Oh, God.
The dice gods want Tommy O'Malley to stay alive.
Natural 5. This is
This
so
is gonna be the
annoying.
entire way to the fucking town.
I'm trailing it back. I'm bringing it.
Hey,
Gonna run
Gavin, I
past
got
the
you bear.
statue.
Crashes into the fucking shop like
It's just
I
like-
got it.
It's just like
He's like mangled up a little bit. I'm like, here's your fucking bear.
A little
Just-
bit. A little bit.
A lot of it, Tommy.
Fucking go, dude.
All right.
Are we just rinsing and repeating?
Yeah, I'm maintaining my dodge action and I'm
Okay,
going
just-
north.
Just move to the bottom of the map, just for sanities, and we'll just reset it. Pretend land. Scroll. There you go. There's
Alright.
not a rock there.
So
What,
that's.
that rock looks so familiar.
I'm gonna keep jumping over rocks.
You realize that this forest clearing is repeating at an
You can
odd
never
interval.
get away from this guy. He's just gonna chase you until he knocks you out.
It's the Eldritch Bear.
Okay, so did you move your?
Oh wait, what the hell am I doing?
Oh,
Let's see if I can. I didn't add it to this character sheet, but it's on the other one. So I'm turning around, and I am throwing a net at the bear.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Tommy has a fucking net.
okay.
Yeah. All right. So that plus 9.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
All right. Now I'm booking it.
Okay. So he has to take an action to break out, right?
Yeah. And I think it burns. I can't remember. I think it burns his move. Let me read the net description. Large or smaller creature hit by the net is restrained until it's freed. A net has no effect on creatures that are formless or huge. A creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within its reach on success. Dealing 5 slashing damage to the net also frees the creature without harming it, ending the effect and destroying the net. When you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to attack with a net, you can only make one attack regardless of the numbers of attack you can normally make.
Okay, well, it rolled a 9, so it's still in the net.
Stuck in the net. Tommy O'Malley's home free.
Tommy net some bears O'Malley.
Tommy's gonna turn around and this bear's just gonna be just fucking
All right.
at it.
So now, while the bear's dealing with the net, Tommy just used his attack to throw the net. So Tommy O'Malley is done.
Okay, well, that was the bear's turn, so it's your turn again. Are you dashing away? Are you shooting at it?
And Tommy,
Oh yeah. All right, so I did my move,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna fire a crossbow,
Okay.
and I crit
Okay.
God, Tommy!
for 24 damage.
This fucking bear's dead.
Oh my god. The saga of Tommy and the bear.
You're watching it struggle in the net, and then the bolt just hits it
gotta-
right in the eye, and it just
And I fucking get to keep my net.
You gotta love low-level combat.
The saga of
You
Tommy
had
and the
2
bear.
fucking health. Oh my god.
It's just like, you eat shit, you filthy animal, and you just,
I'm like bleeding profusely. I'm like, yes, whatever.
it's whatever.
Fucking bear. Thought you'd come after Tommy O'Malley. Now you're in the dirt.
I assume you're gonna try to take its pelt and meat.
Take the whole bear. Do
What
it,
would-
Tommy.
How would what would the strength DC be for dragging, not carrying the bear?
Dragging the fucking bear.
Yeah.
You're a halfling.
Yeah.
One sec,
Yes.
that's-
That is
Let me look
that
up
is affirmative.
carrying.
I don't know if you can carry it.
Yeah, probably not.
You're tiny. That thing's large. Shut up. No.
My strength isn't super high either. I'm just curious what the DC would be.
Okay. So what's your strength score?
Isn't it also affected
10.
by
So yeah, you can't drag this guy.
All right,
He's just too big.
I'll just take the skin. I'm
You're
gonna leave
also
the meat.
small. He's large. Okay. Go ahead and make a survival check.
We threw that meat away.
Tommy's gonna be real mad.
Just tell him you ate it. He'll be fine.
13.
Okay. A little less clean than the other one, but you do manage to separate the pelt. I assume you're heading
Back to town,
down.
like wearing like the I have like the bear pelt up over my head, so it looks like I have the bear head cowl, and then it's covering the pompadour, and then I just got like the bear pelt trailing behind me because it's bigger than I am.
Not the pompadour. You're
Gotta
ruining
protect the hair.
You're ruining the pompadour.
I'll fix it later. I'll grease it up with bear fat and blood.
Real quick, where are you actually heading?
Back to the meeting spot. at the
Okay.
statue.
So you're all sitting there chatting idly. Oh, it's so crazy that we're in this weird world, and you're reading your book, and then all of a sudden you see Tommy just drenched in blood dragging a pelt with him. Just walk up to the statue.
I
Hey, what
don't
up?
even know
How you
this.
doing?
My head's in the book. I don't even know what's this.
Yeah, so it's Leslie, Eugene, Chad, and Stacy there. Vic is missing.
Did I pass him while I was? Did I pass?
No, you were on the outskirts of town, so to dump.
While I was dumping the bear meat.
No. He was gone far longer.
Okay. It's like
Oh no,
so.
I'm with Chad. Aren't I? Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Chad just sees this, and he's like, "Well, I'm knackered."
Were you drunk or something? What?
I think he's trying to say he's tired.
Yeah. We've lost the plot.
Yeah. Well, I killed another fucking bear.
Okay, cool. Why?
Why?
Fucking the bookkeeper over there said he'd only pay you 10 gold. I went out and killed a bear.
What
Got 10 gold right here.
What bookkeeper?
Per day. Are you gonna go kill a bear every day? You look like you're half dead.
Yeah, I'll try killing 2 of them tomorrow.
By yourself?
Tommy.
I don't know. It's if you want to come.
Hunter Simulator.
Tommy. I do not see the point in hunting bears if there's an easier way to going about getting money. Second,
It's to prove a fucking point. You want to talk back to me some more?
no, I'm just confused as to why you're hunting bears.
Because it's fucking fun.
What is wrong with you?
What? We get some good meat out of it? fucking sell the pelts.
You didn't
Whatever.
get the meat. You just brought a bloody bear skin back.
I went by myself. What do you expect?
Not to go by yourself.
Yeah, whatever. The meat's back there if you want it. We already got some meat.
Yeah, we ate it.
You ate a whole goddamn bear's worth of meat.
Yeah, all of us split it.
Well, I think Chadia's had most of it.
Make
Yeah,
a
he's a
perception
big-
check. Great.
Yeah, alright, whatever. You hungry fucks.
Hey, hey.
6.
I don't have to roll anything. I'm keeping my goddamn mouth shut because I know better.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Do you want any pastries?
13.
We got like 2 boxes
Yep,
full.
they fucking ate that meat, dude, and they didn't leave you shit.
Do you want a tart?
Yeah, alright.
They do have tarts.
Just gonna make some fucking, some bear steaks. Some bear blood sausages. It's good eating.
It's gone.
How'd you prepare it?
I just ate it with the salt on it. It was great.
You ate fucking bear meat.
Anyway,
With the salt on it, raw.
guys, I think.
Yeah, it was like
Guys?
jerky, right? That's how you make that.
Excuse me, guys.
Yes.
I think there's more important things to talk about other than bears and meats, like trying to get back home.
I can barely handle it.
Yeah, with the bear meat, we weren't gonna have to pay for dinner. But I guess you guys are full, so I'm the only one who needs to worry about whether or not to buy food for the night.
Well, I have rations in my bag that you can
I
have.
point at 2 boxes of pastry.
Yeah, where are the nutrients? That's just all sugar. Carbohydrates. You're gonna get fucking fat, you goddamn nerd. That's why you're so goddamn bad at sports. I don't even know you, and I can make this assumption.
And you, okay.
Is that big in there?
Okay.
This is like a single tear.
I'm just gonna go, and I kind of just walk off to the woods. And I just grab Chadius and I'm gonna go find the disc.
Yeah, don't skip leg day. Whatever.
T-shirt that
I
just
love the
whatever on
logo.
it.
Eugene, I think we're stuck with a bunch of crazy cunts.
It is getting late now, just for reference.
Okay.
I found a place for us to stay the night. If we would be interested. I know I'm gonna stay there. If anyone would like to join me.
Where is it?
Propositioning me or something.
No, never.
Yeah, whatever. I go back into the store where the goblin is, and I just like throw the bloody pelt on the goblin storekeeper. There's your 10 gold.
Now,
I can't even process what's happening.
I'm no economy man, but I'm pretty sure that's a bear pelt he dropped right there, not 10
Yeah,
gold.
you walk in and the bird squawks off again, and the goblin is standing there. It looks like he's taking inventory, and as you just slam the bear pelt down, it's
I don't
blood.
slam it down, like I cover him, like I put it on him like a blanket.
Oh!
That's not.
Ah! He just starts just screaming and trying to get it off of him. Ah!
Yeah. That's fucking 10 gold right there. That's good money. All in a day's work, right?
Get out! Get out!
I have a feeling we're gonna be hearing that a lot.
I don't think he's gonna let us work for him anymore.
Prices are insulting. Whatever.
So are you guys going to the inn for the night?
Yes, I am at least. The Traveler's Quarry.
I'm gonna take the bear pelt after he says get out, and I'm gonna go back over to the blacksmith, sell it, and then head to the inn to sleep.
Got it. Sparkle! Okay. So, to share? Do you want a private room or a room with 2 beds? Or a suite? Whoever's staying there.
What's the cheapest room you got?
It's 1 silver for a room with 2 beds. Those are cheaper. A private room with just 1 bed is 3 silver, and a suite comes with dinner, also has a view of the ocean, and the keep is 8 silver.
Why is 2 beds cheaper than 1 bed?
Imagine you're sharing. It's a smaller bed.
Like 2 silver per person, or like 2 silver for the whole room?
For the whole room. Smaller.
Alright, I'll get 2 beds in.
Beds? Okay. So that's only 1 silver.
If anyone wants to stay in my room, they can stay in my room. Whatever. I'll go on the bed.
Do you want to share a room?
You notice that there's a conveniently Chad-shaped piece of air that you were talking to because Eugene tracked him away.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm heading up to the woods.
Okay, the sun's going down.
Yeah, just having a quick look around and then head back.
They're gonna die.
Took us an hour to get.
Yeah, it took us an hour from where it is.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. All right, no, take that back then.
You notice that there is a Chad-shaped Chad. There's a Chad-shaped Chad you were just talking to.
Chad, do you want to
Say
share a
name and
room?
Puffy appears.
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
It's cheaper.
Yeah. So 1 silver.
You pay for the room. You buy a room, I'll buy dinner.
Sounds good.
They're like a couple
Wait,
of
what do you mean by dinner? You already ate a whole fuckload of bear.
You know how hungry he gets. I mean, he's a big boy.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. Those are at least 500 pounds of fucking meat.
It was not 500.
That's not how skinning bears works.
I'm exaggerating, obviously, but still, it's definitely. I mean, how much does a bear fucking weigh?
They made me throw it away.
Oh!
Why'd you throw away the fucking meat?
It was rotting.
We only had it for a day. I thought you got salt for that purpose.
I did. It was still rotting. We forgot to drain the blood.
I'm
Kill him,
getting a
Tommy.
room for
Kill him, Tommy.
myself.
Kill him, Tommy.
Okay.
And then I go into my room and lock the door behind me.
I'll buy you another bear.
Nah, it's whatever.
Whatever.
Bear.
Okay. And he just turns and he goes, why did we throw away the bear?
Because it was rancid.
I like how he's frozen.
There he is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was rancid.
Everyone turning in for the evening.
I'm
Big
shocked.
sort of turning in.
Uh,
We're still going.
does anyone know where Vic went?
Do
Doing
allow
her
me
own
to
thing,
ask
I would
the right-
imagine.
Allow me to ask the correct question. Does anyone care where Vic went?
Point.
The
We look for her.
the man behind the counter, who by the way is a dwarven man, he says, if you need me to keep a message for someone, just let me know.
I think she'll be fine. She's always fine.
If a very unpleasant elven woman decides to come by, and she says her name is Vic, she's blonde, very pretty.
Got invited to go.
Tell her that we are here, and I'll tell you where we go when we leave. I'm fucking chuffed. I need to get some shut-eye. What do you have to eat? And I'm going to go to bed.
He says that they have just a basic porridge that comes with a side of chicken and some bread.
I'll take it.
Okay. It's only like an extra.
It can't be worse than what
Offer.
they have in England.
Oh my god.
What's that?
Just always forget that he's British and that it just comes out of nowhere. Fucking chopped.
I'm fucking chuffed.
Where's my bangers and mash?
Do you have any fish and chips?
Fish and chips and mushy peas.
I assume
want some
Vic's
jelly
advantage on strength, dex, and con is faded.
Yeah. Now you're just normal.
She was using that.
And she used it
I
up.
don't wanna
She
have
used it
that.
up.
She was using that. God damn.
So morning comes. Vic, you
Apparently
awake
not
with
the
a
only thing.
dwarven man strewn half across you.
Have across me, and he's getting pushed off the bed entirely.
He's really heavy, but you managed to move him at least off of you.
Alright, I'll get up. I will retrieve my fucking dress. Because I believe that's the only clothes I have. Put that shit on.
Mm-hmm.
And then make my way out of the brothel.
Okay. Are you heading?
Significantly less angry than before.
Oh. Are you heading anywhere in particular?
I'll head back towards the statue that I said I would meet them at like 12 hours earlier.
Okay. Other group, you wake up, you're served breakfast as part of your stay. Is there anything else you would like to do at the inn?
Ooh.
How long is downtime when it comes to researching?
Sorry, I thought you just saw a bug and I got scared. You would have
Roll
been
for
able.
initiative.
You probably would have been able to read a chapter or two last night, Eugene, before passing out because you were attacked and mauled by a bear.
True.
You're basically starting to get an understanding of how the planes are layered and how they work, and they're starting to just dive into the basics of traveling between them. So you've basically unlocked knowledge of how the planes work as this world knows, and then the fact that there are subplanes that people can create actually powerful wizards and other entities can make their own planes of existence. So you're starting to get a basic understanding of it. But what would you like to do as you wake up?
I'm just gonna drag myself out of bed. I don't think I even got changed. I was just still wearing the fucking blood-stained armor, and I just
Ew.
get myself out of the room, go downstairs with the book, and then I just keep the book open as I'm just eating.
Okay.
I look over and I say, do you want to freshen up a bit?
That would be an idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose there's like a laundry place around here. I just gotta chuckle to myself.
I mean, there's a river.
I'll drop by the river in a minute. I'm just gonna finish this up. I just chow down whatever's on the table.
Excuse me, could I borrow the bag for a minute? Just like to take a look at it, please. To whoever has the bag.
Which bag? Whose bag?
Just the bag we bought at the...
The one that was full of bear meat?
Chad has that.
Chad, he's sitting there, and he's dressed, but he's still sort of groggy, and he's just yeah, and he just throws it, and unwittingly realizes too late as it leaves his hand, and it plops right on your head. It's still a little smelly.
Thank you.
Sorry, Professor.
It's all right. I'm fine. Problem, yes. And I would like to imbue this bag with magic.
Okay.
Turning it into a bag of holding.
Okay.
Oh.
Now we can hold a lot of
what?
bear meat in there,
All of the bear meat.
and it won't
don't-
rot.
Don't know exactly what that entails or how long it takes, but I will do that and then just return it. Thank you. added some pockets here and there. There's nothing important. Yes.
Amazing. Bob's your uncle. I don't know what it means.
Bob's your fucking uncle. God damn it.
Jesus Christ, Chad.
He's so
God, I'm so glad Chad is this annoying to Harvey.
I'm just gonna It's just the fact, the way, it's not how you say it, it's about where in the sentence you fucking place it. And it's all the wrong places.
Fine.
Okay, so it's an instant thing.
Okay.
My God.
Poof. Bag of holding.
Yay!
We have a bag of holding, guys.
It's like the only thing you need, really.
Yeah, you're done now. Game's over.
Shit.
Yeah, I think we won.
Deck of many things? What?
Did we beat D&D?
I'll fucking kill you right now. Fucking lucky Tommy got saved by the dice gods there.
The dice gods know Tommy O'Malley needs to stay alive.
Seriously saved you. I was concerned.
No problem. I had it all along.
What is your group going to do now?
I'm gonna go by the fountain to see if Vic actually ends up arriving there.
Okay.
Tommy's going to find a missing person.
Is Tommy speaking in third person now?
I just assume Tommy always fucks.
It's his inner monologue.
Tommy does as Tommy do. Okay.
Okay. So as you head closer to the outside of the city and you return back to the fountain of the woman, you see Vic just standing there, looking a little less angry. Slightly bruised.
Hell yes.
He'll lean down to Eugene. Do you want me to talk to her? Or just stand between you two? Or...
What? I just kind of look at him like weirdly, like, what?
Because it's Vic.
It's fine. It's fine. I just approach Vic reluctantly.
I'll be standing behind him menacingly.
So Vic, you see the rest of your group walk up.
Morning.
Fun night.
Good on
See,
you.
this wasn't some kind of weird trip. We're still here.
I'm still working on it.
Want to work faster?
Be more patient, maybe?
The fuck you say to me?
He said be more patient.
Thank you, Chalice. Thank you, Chalice. He's my hype man. The big blueberry's my hype man, I can't wait.
So are we just staying here until Eugene inevitably realizes he can't save us, and then we get mad at him, beat him up, and then we go try and find someone else?
Well, I was hoping to maybe go find an expert on the subject, but for that we need money. And we found a job.
Who says we really need money? I feel like you could probably convince someone if you threaten their lives or their families enough.
Yeah, but then
A point.
we have more than one issue of being missed, like not knowing where we are, and then we have lots of angry people chasing after us.
Oh darn.
Exactly.
Well, I would like to make a point. You said that we're stuck in the D&D world. In D&D, people shoot lightning out of their wanker. And I just...
Pretty sure I met someone like that last night.
Actual lightning.
And you're saying this as though I should be afraid?
Are your tits lightning repellent?
We're also missing the fact that Tommy almost died last night due to a fucking bear.
Well, that's not my fucking problem. If he wants to be a dumbass and go attack a bear, that's on him.
Tommy's had a long rest. He's doing all right.
Third person.
Tommy's talking in third person again.
Tommy walked away.
Tommy got
Bear
hit in the
really
head
took-
too many times. He reset to third person.
That's how you know he's hurt. He just starts talking in third person.
Tommy's hurting, guys. Tommy's hurting real bad.
You know things have gone bad when he starts monologuing.
Like, he got
How
taken out by a
possible?
fucking, just like, a bear. Like, let alone people who shoot lightning out of their hands.
Quite frankly, I'm not afraid of people who can shoot lightning out of their hands. Tommy doesn't look like he could hold himself in a fight.
Are you scared of bears?
No.
I mean, if you want to go steal shit, you can be my guest. but
Gladly.
looking to us to bail you out.
Jadius just looks up, then perish, and
Cool. I'm gonna go. I don't want to walk away, but y'all leaving me no chance but to walk away. Sorry, DM, I'm walking away.
Stacy, you were saying about a possible job.
Yeah, there's a missing persons case, and if we solve it, we get a bar. I kind of yell out.
I heard bar.
Yes, if we solve this case, they're gonna give us a whole tavern.
This is better than being homeless, I suppose.
It's better than being sober.
Do you know any leads on the missing person?
Yes. Apparently, we're looking for the employer's father, and his name is Niven, and he went to Aylesbury to attempt to sell the tavern, but he never came back. So she's hoping that we either bring him back with us or bring proof that he has died.
And how far away is this place?
I've looked on the map, and
It's about 100
DM.
miles.
It's about 100 miles.
Ooh.
100 what?
Okay.
I figure we could find a caravan or something.
It's
Do you
about
have a magic carpet in your back pocket?
We don't need a magic carpet.
It's about a 4-day walk.
100 miles by foot.
If we find a stables, get some horses, a carriage possibly.
100 miles.
That could
But
save.
it's only 4 days by foot. That's not that bad.
Does people want to walk for 4 days?
4 days stuck here. Why don't we just let Eugene fucking read and see if he can get us home now?
He can do that while we rest during the night.
Which I have been doing. So, like I said, if you could be patient with me, I'll eventually find a way. In the meantime, we need to try and stay just a little bit out of trouble. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, if this is a world that's made up, why does it fucking matter if I pickpocket someone?
All I'm saying is don't
You
get
said it yourself, this world is made up, is it not?
All I'm saying is don't get in trouble. I didn't say don't pickpocket. And I'm gonna find some stables.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I will go with Eugene.
Where the fuck is Tommy O'Malley?
He's heading off towards the town.
Jesus Christ.
He just left.
Ian.
Fuck.
So, as you find yourself unsure what to do with your journey and what the next step should be, we're gonna go ahead and end tonight's episode! I seriously thought Tommy was dead for a second.
I did too.
It's just like this is
Oh,
No, I had it all along.
so
It was all planned
bad.
out.
2 HP had it all along. You sure about that?